Hey everybody, welcome to Camping with Steve. I'm hiking out to a driftwood shelter where I'm going to stay there. Almost a cabin by the looks of things, if I can find it. So, you've seen the thumbnail, let's go. It was a bit of the boring part of the hike, but I can hear the ocean now, so I'm getting close. Okay, this is amazing. Huh, looks like somebody just left, or they're out here. Oh, there's people out there with their dogs. All right. There was a couple ladies out here walking their dogs, and they had a fire started. They were kind of hanging out here, but they were just on their way out, so perfect timing. Let's check this place out. Oh, no way. This place is incredible. Reminds me of the one I found last summer. Just a cabin people can kind of use. What makes this more remarkable is that was a bit of a hike, and it was a long drive to get here. And all this stuff got brought in, piece at a time. Like there's glass and everything, so it's either washed up on the beach, was built on site, but there's a door there, beautiful door. Let's do the grand tour. Yeah, there's some pantry items here. Can opener, propane. Looks like a rat and mouse killer. There's some cleaning supplies up there. A tub of Vaseline. Guitar there, missing a string. These lights, I wonder if they turn on with a battery or something. It's a wood shed in there. Keeps it nice and dry. Guaranteed all these washed up on the beach and they've just been hung in the trees. Carving there. Little pots and pan dishwashing area. There's some empties there. Up here, aha! And yeah, talk about an outhouse with a view. Obviously, the tide comes up quite far here. So at high tide, I wouldn't want to come down to this spot. There's little tidal pools all over here. A lot of the driftwood can be really wet, so you got to stay on top of these beach fires or they'll go out on you like this. Heavy, heavy, heavy. It's not going to burn, I know it already. The good stuff is the real sun-baked stuff that's higher up, that's been out of the water for a while. But that's okay. This dry stuff will burn in the shack a little later. Open wet. This is where they've been assembling all the stuff likely that washes up here. And there's plenty. It's bad enough in the woods, but middle of nowhere. This is really remote. And stuff like this washes up all over the world. An old cooler or refrigerator there. Anything that floats. Some shoes there, but see if I can't find a few things to pick out that have washed up on shore. Actually, this bag here, I'll drag it a little closer away from the high tide. Not the spot for me with my shellfish allergy, I'll say that. Okay, found one. There's a trail right over there, and it looks like it's inaccessible during high tide. So before the tide comes back in, I'm going to see what I can see over there. This is really nice. I can see why they built the shack over there, because it's beautiful here as well, but the water comes up, the tide comes up easily here. I said I'd drive until somewhere felt like home. Unfortunately, I don't think it's for sale. The end of another beautiful day on this world. Step 1 is done, so step 2 with you. Cheers, everybody. It was low tide when I got here, pretty much right at the lowest, and high tide's going to be at 8 p.m. tonight. And it'll be dark by then, but I've got flashlights. It'll be interesting to see how much closer it comes up. I can already hear those waves pounding these rocks, like the bass almost echoes in your chest. It's phenomenal to see that power. These waves are terrifyingly beautiful. I'll be going to the cabin shortly here, get the fire going in there. It's starting to cool off. It's cooled off quite a bit, 41 Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, so basically refrigerator temperature. And I'm going to start the fire. It's actually fairly warm in here, much warmer than outside. Yeah, we should be set. People around here start fires my style, I can see. Rusted up, but it'll do. There's candles. Time for a meal for one. And I found a meal prep kit. I'm not going to promote the brand because it's just a random meal kit I haven't tried yet. But there's noodles, veggies, chicken and sauce. It's a teriyaki chicken noodle bowl kit. And that definitely saves me from buying a package of 2 chicken breasts. Anyways, let's cook this up. Exploding. Veggies. Here's my little meal for one by the ocean. Look really good. let's just explore the amenities of this property. Tucked in the corner, but chickpeas, dishes, a lighter. There's actually a cigarette out here for an emergency for people, and looks like some vermouth. It's good to have. Of course, we had our lighter, etc. Yeah, Windex. Empty bag of red meat dog food, but there are things in here. Yeah, it looks like a mouse has definitely been in here, but there's a lot more cooking equipment and rags, etc. that mice have been on. Fire extinguisher. Put that somewhere. It should be. Rat and mouse killer. Not working. Oh, here we are. Have we found a treat tonight? Oh. We're missing a string. We're missing pin pegs on the end there. That's not going to work without a screwdriver or something unless I can. Ooh boy. Oh wow. I was really hopeful when I saw that, but unfortunately, this is not going to happen. Still picking away at the rest of my dinner. However, there's books. Secret Garden, playing cards, galore. I think we might have a guest book here, and we do. Guest book time, if I can find a pen. As recently as November 2023, people have been here. Up here, Bushnell. I think I know what's in E. Written right on it, just for you, compliments of Carol. Where's my mom's name? Please store it in case. Probably better in the daytime. Oh, these people were just here in December. Mackenzie, Allison, and Harvey, just a few days ago. Wow. Oh, yeah. Mice danced around our toes. You getting ready for that? Okay. Okay, so here we are. What more can I say? I'm here with Beautiful Wife and Spirit, and I checked in to the place for the night. Just scraps left to eat. I'm gonna do that so the nurse doesn't. Now, I don't know for sure, but I'm sure this table goes down. One of those like RV things, and there's another one on the floor. Now this structure, oh man, it's rusted in there good. I have got the feeling this will do this. Yeah, that's sturdy. Sounds really sturdy. I think this will work. I just don't want to be stuck up here with a mouse and a ladder in my way. So I'll take this. good. Actually, doesn't look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty bad. It's gonna be nice and warm tonight. I brought a small sleeping bag because that's all we really need tonight. Actually, if I could open the window, I would. And yes, this one is not like the last one that got stored too long. I have heard all this stuff about throwing the dryer with a bunch of tennis balls on no heat, but as I've been traveling, those coming across a dryer that I can throw tennis balls in would be like a laundromat or a hotel, and they don't take kindly when you dump in a crusty old sleeping bag with a bunch of tennis balls. They're going to hear that, guaranteed. So I'll do that at my leisure, and I'm going to make it happen. But no, this is going to work tonight. But it's locked. People have made a Ouija board. Doesn't get any better than this. I do have to give a shout out to Kyle and Alana with Way of the Roads on YouTube. They let me know about this place, and that's why we're all here. So, it's been a great evening. Probably time to hunker down because I want to see some beautiful morning surf. And thanks, guys, for watching. Let's hunker down. We'll see you in the morning. As long as there's no tsunami tonight. Cheers. Well, it isn't morning time. Get this show going. Gonna rebuild the firewood here from the wood pile outside. I'll split it up too. My sinuses would really thank me if I stopped camping in places like this. But what fun is that? There's a bunch of stickers on the window, so I don't feel too bad about adding to the collection. Just subtle and in the corner, and not preventing the window from doing its job. So, leave one more here for another traveler coming by. Everything looks spiffy in here, like I was never even here, other than the sticker. And if I came back again, the only thing I'd do different I would bring a new guitar for the place. I didn't have the best sleep last night because this is tsunami earthquake zone, big time here. And there's no cell service, so there's no early warning that there's an earthquake or a tsunami coming. And they do have that system they're just implementing here. But there's no sirens out on the beach, nothing like that. The more populated centers have those. Out here, it is, I'm pretty much done for if something starts coming. And if there was shaking, yeah, I'd run up the hill for sure, like so fast. But if there's an earthquake in somewhere else that comes across the ocean, those could take 8-10 hours, like something from Alaska or from way across the ocean comes. Yeah, it would just come rolling in. And if I was asleep, that would be the last thing that happened. So anyway, just a quick walk around outside and to say goodbye to this beautiful little place. I don't know what this nail does or if it helps with anything or. Okay, nice and secure. Keep the wild animals out of there.